Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to welcome everyone here to the State of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fox.
And we would like to welcome everyone here. This is Night Ride FM. You are listening to the State of Synth episode 7. Yes, we have 7 episodes already in. How do you feel about that, Neon?
Wow, I feel older already.
I feel 7 episodes older, I tell you. All right, so we would once again like to welcome everyone here, and we would like to go right in. But before we do have a little bit of words from our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by someone. We can't say who. We don't know who, but it is. We can say that it's definitely not the YouTube demonetization engine.
Certainly not. And yes, without further ado, let's go ahead into our top story.
Ooh, yeah.
Top story of the evening: Turkish synthwave quote artist and end of quote. What's that? Caligula Heptakli? How do you pronounce that? Cagney Lacey.
Not gonna make music for long.
He apparently just released a new song on YouTube and Spotify entitled Parallel Journey. This was just one problem, though. It's a complete ripoff of Michael Oakley's Rabbit in the Headlights. The Prince of Guitar? Michael Oakley? He took to Facebook to leave a statement for the offender. His final words were as follows: do you want to be remembered for being an original and doing your own thing, or do you want to be a washed away with all the other same-sounding, also-ran copycat people that there is in abundance in this scene? It's your call. Yes, strong words, but I think very fitting words from the Prince of the Guitar right there, Michael Oakley, our buddy. And that's just crazy, Jules. What do you think about that?
I couldn't believe it. When Michael Oakley posted it up on Facebook, I went and checked out the song, and yes, right away you can tell it's a complete ripoff. And I
tell you what, we just so happen to have both songs here because you may not believe us. You may not be of the conspiratorial type, but I tell you what, you can have your own listen and you can see for yourself, or rather hear for yourself. And we're going to play a game called Is This Michael Oakley or the Other Guy? Ready? I'm going to play the first 10 seconds of the track, and we're going to see if we can have the members of the chat room take a guess. Is this Michael Oakley or the other guy? Here we go. Test 1. All right, this is a tough one here. A tough one. All right, and here we go. Put your answers in the chat room. Is that Michael Oakley or the other guy?
Wow, I think that was an easy one. Damn, Night Ride. It's posting up the track up top.
Oh, God, it got me. I was trying to do a game, and we were trying to make it fun. And damn you, Z. You got your fancy meta tags all over the radio station telling us exactly what's playing, so it's not very hard to tell. But I tell you what, just for the fun of it, we're going to play the other guy's version. And bonus points if you can pronounce his name. I mean, I shouldn't really make fun of people's names because my last name's Gruder, but yeah.
I think it's Kaglar Hepterlicki.
Yes, you nailed it. And here it is. All the way down to the part where he's putting the tape in. That's crazy. Like, if you're going to steal something, at least take the beginning part where they're fumbling and putting the tape part in. Just kind of maybe cut that out, make it a little bit more original. I don't know. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can be the judge on that. And you know what? It is one of them things where you can kind of say that, what's the phrase? I forget what the phrase is, but good artists imitate, great artists steal, or something like that.
No. What is it? Imitation is the best. I don't know. Best form of flattery.
Hobgoblin of little minds. I don't know. Yeah. It's one of them things.
But you know what? Not in this case. You know what? Let's play the two songs mixed together.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and play these two songs. We're going to make our own little remix here. This is the Other Guy, Michael Oakley remix coming up for you. And here it is. I tell you, it's a hell of an opening. I mean, at least if you're going to take something, I mean, he definitely copied from the best. You know, you're going to hit your wagon, I guess. Hit your wagon to the star, you know. Don't hitch it to the rock. You're not going to go anywhere. All right, here's the copycat. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's unbelievable. The balls on this guy to even try and deny it.
Oh, and then they try to monetize it. That's what really kind of cracks me up. They tried to monetize it not only on YouTube but on Facebook as well. All right, I tell you what, we're gonna kind of fade that out because I've just had enough.
Yep.
It's time to take some action. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Jules? Do you think we need to take a little action on this?
Well, you know what? From after Michael Oakley posted that up, the negative comments reached critical mass on the YouTube channel. So Mr. I'll just call him Ripoff, went and disabled comments on his YouTube video.
He did? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably a good idea. All right, and I tell you what, we actually do have a little bit more on this story. We're actually going to cut to our roving reporter, once again, Vosto Vlad, who I believe is going to shed a little light, or at least I think he's actually in the chopper right now, and he might let us know about what's going on over there. So take it away, Vosto.
Hello, Dennis. I'm right here in Istanbul, Turkey, with two iconic gentlemen. One is Arnold Schwarzenegger, the pilot and owner of the Night Ride FM helicopter.
I'm here.
And the other is Sylvester Stallone. And why I have him here is for a clear reason. The reason is that they drew first blood, and this can be confirmed by Sylvester Stallone himself.
They drew first blood.
So we're on a mission, Dennis, and you're probably asking why isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger enough? Well, as you know, Arnold is our pilot. He smokes cigars and flies this chopper with me in it, while listening to incredible synthwave music. Myself and Arnold will scout from above, while our deadly Cobra, our expert in guerrilla warfare, Rambo, will be on the ground doing the job. What job? Well, we all know that some guy by the name of Kaglar Hepterlsky, I have no idea how to even pronounce this name, has stolen the intellectual content of Michael Oakley and made it his own. Not only that, but he also bought fake views for his YouTube channel and is daring to sell it on Spotify and iTunes. His behavior is simply horrifying. However, not everything is terrible because we have been able to do something for this situation. As a matter of fact, Arnold can explain.
We have been able to geolocate the target by hacking into the Google AI using my powerful T800 neural net processor and tracing his IP to a position exactly in the middle of Istanbul. After using the 3D thermal scanner in my chopper, I've been able to confirm that the target is located in the center of the market, an underground facility. It is heavily guarded, but I assure you that with the right tactics and the hacking devices that I prepared, all security will be bypassed and the non-lethal approach can be achieved.
So as you can see, we have the right plan. We are going to opt in on this stealth mission, and with these gadgets and Rambo on our side, no one can stop us. Are you ready, Rambo? What do you think he said, Arnold? Alright, looks like this mission is going to go swell, and we will even have the time to check out the bazaar when we finish. I'll make sure to get some souvenirs for you, Dennis. Passing forth transmissions back to you.
All right, well, thank you very much, Vosto. Don't hurt him too bad. I tell you, we're all struggling artists out there.
I was having trouble understanding Mr. Stallone there.
Yeah, I think, man, struggling.
I don't know how Vaso does it.
I tell you what, with YouTube, man, I just don't even know with their messed up algorithms. I really won't be surprised if Michael Oakley actually gets hit with his own copyright complaint.
You know what? That's so true. Google's crazy algorithms. And you know what? I thought about something.
What's that?
Great Scott. You know what? Maybe Michael time traveled 3 years into the future from 2016.
Wait a minute.
Stole Kaglar's song.
You got it right there.
And then traveled back to 2016 and simply called it Rabbit in the Headlights.
Yes.
I think that's it. Michael is the ripoff artist here.
Michael.
Time traveling Prince of Keytar.
Michael, we have to have a talk. Stop stealing people's music from the future, okay, buddy? All right, well, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to wipe the ick and clean ourselves off a little bit because, I feel dirty and greasy. How about in the meantime, let's just wash off and cleanse with a little synthwave. What do you think about that, Neon?
Yep, let's do it.
What do we got lined up here? What's good? What's hot on the oven here?
All right, well, moving on. You know what? Let's hear a track from Californian artist Lon's Kid Music. This track is called "See You in Cosmo" here on Night Ride FM.
Yeah, once again, that was Lon's Kid with See You in the Cosmo. Is that Cosmo? Cosmo.
Yeah, Cosmo. Yeah.
I want to say Cosmos. I want to say it.
I know. It's an automatic thing.
It is. Your tongue's just like begging for that extra S.
Maybe it's a reference to Cosmo Cocktail, the artist.
Oh, maybe. Ooh. Very nice. That's a cool
or,
tune.
Or maybe a Seinfeld character.
Cosmo Kramer. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Very, very good. We're going deep in our first 15 minutes here with some good stuff and some heavy Seinfeld references, I guess. I'm not even sure. What are we talking about? I tell you what we're talking about. We got to give you guys the weather update. And once again, my main man, Neon, can you go ahead and give us the weather update?
Of course I can. So, there's going to be rain everywhere this Friday. And This is serious. I checked this on the web. I looked at Tokyo, I looked at Australia, like Sydney. I looked at Rome, I looked at Toronto, I looked at New York, I looked at London. Rain everywhere on Friday. So I think maybe 40 days and 40 nights of rain is coming.
This is not good.
No, not at all. And you know what? Some places will get sun on the weekend. It will clear out on the weekend. Currently, Australia is starting to get as cold as those of us here in Toronto and New York. So I think it's about that time of the season where Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere, the temperatures start to switch. And soon we're going to be on the patios and they're going to be freezing their asses off.
Yes, because science.
Yes.
The science guys. What do they know?
Actually, did you know, for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, when it's summertime, we are the furthest away from the sun?
Get out of town.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all about the tilt.
It's all about the tilt, baby.
Not about the distance.
That's it. It's not the tilt that you got, it's the distance.
Science, bitches.
Oh, I love it. All right, well, moving on into other news here. We have some interesting news here. Betamax. I believe this was on Monday morning. He made an announcement on his Instagram that he was no longer collecting hardware synths. Very, very interesting. He had mentioned that he had an epiphany after finding a hardware flexing collector that doesn't even write any music. What's up with that, Neon?
You know what? Considering I collect game systems and I don't play them.
What? You don't play them?
You know, people like that exist.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I tell you what, he would rather be making music for his fans, and that's awesome because fans want to hear the music. So I think that's a good deal. As a result, he made mention that he may even be selling some of his synths, that he will also not be buying anything new. So, yeah, he's going to be rocking the VSTs, and that's cool. I tell you, he's got a lot of synths, and if you're interested, I'm sure that you might be able to get your hands on a nice Betamax synth. That'd be pretty sweet.
I wonder if he'll sign them.
That would be, oh my gosh. That would be super, super awesome. All right, well, moving on. Our next in other news story here. Sources confirm that just a few minutes ago, wait a second. Carpenter Brut is indeed better than Straplocked. Is that right, Jules? I mean,
what? No, I actually, you know what? Hang on, I'm just going through the Twitter mentions here.
Yeah, verify that information, please.
Hang on. Oh my, it's true. It is true.
Carpenter Brut is indeed better than Straplocked. This is crazy. This is brand new news, ladies and gentlemen. We are breaking it to you as it comes in here. Apparently, this includes musical composition, sound production, and overall badassery. What is badassery anyway? I tell you what, someone also mentioned that they had reached out to Straplocked to get a statement, and it appears that he also agrees with this popular opinion. So, nevertheless, he did make an offer to play with Carpenter Brut. So, Carpenter Brut, if you are listening to this broadcast, Straplocked does know that you are definitely much, much way ahead of him talent-wise. But if you do ever come to the East Coast U.S., he will do a show with you.
Yeah, Carpenter Brut, you could open for Straplocked.
That would be interesting.
I could call that concert Strapenter Brut.
Yes, Carpenter Strap. No, that sounds sexual. every show, Jules. Every show. Midway through, straight to the gutter. Oh, yeah. All right. Do we have one more story here? Looks like we have something. Oh, this is our lead-in for our next song. You want to set this one up, Neon?
Sure. Hungarian artist Megahit has dropped his new album, Not Your Action Hero, on April 29th. It contains hard action 80s music. So we selected a song from that to showcase his music. This is Guns, Bikes, and Neon Lights here on Night Ride FM.
Yeah, right on. Mega hit. Coming at you. Yeah, once again, that was Mega Hits with Guns, Bikes, and Neon Lights. What else is there? Nothing. Beer, maybe.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
Throw beer in there. You have everything that I like. Fantastic. How are you feeling tonight? You feeling good, Neon?
I'm feeling great.
I feel pretty good, too. I got my nice Wild shirt, Wednesday shirt on. And by the way, guys, we are doing a stupid thing because this is a stupid show. Because you got to have a Wild shirt Wednesday. I mean, come on. You know, that's just the ultimate 80s jive thing with radio shows. You know, I remember back in the day, I think it was WMMR, they always had, it was Gonzo Friday, and you always had to wear a Hawaiian shirt. And, you know, back in the 80s, it was...
Oh, that's
the thing to do, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's so Magnum PI.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell
You
you
know what?
what, not
Wait,
everyone has a Hawaiian.
well, no, but you know what? We were talking while that song was playing, and I just thought of something.
What's that?
If any of our listeners out there have an Ocean Pacific shirt,
Oh,
please post it on Twitter or
oh my
Instagram,
God.
something.
We will give you something. We will give
You know,
you an autographed Vosto sweat sock or something. I'm not even sure. Whatever you guys want, we'll hook you up. And make sure if you do want to play along, we do ask for you to just have fun with it and tag it Wild Shirt Wednesday, because hashtags are fun, you know.
hmm
And speaking of fun and feeling good, let's see if we can pull up a feel-good story of the week here. What do you think, Jules? Do you have a good feel-good story of the week?
Oh yes, we do.
All right.
So we just got word yesterday that synthwave artist Inexedra was rushed to the emergency ward. He sent out a
What?
tweet mentioning that his newest track, Orion, might have to be delayed because of this. It was supposed to come out on Bandcamp and SoundCloud.
Wait a minute. Never mind that he was in the emergency ward. His song was going to be delayed.
I know that was the scariest thing, you know. Like I can't believe he put his body as a higher priority over releasing that track. But you know, we're here to report that not only did everything turn out okay for him, but more importantly, his song was released on schedule.
Oh, that's always
So,
good news.
yeah, you know, we got our music. So who needs an appendix anyways?
They're antiquated anyway. I don't even know what they're for. They're for
Yeah, seriously
that
seriously though.
pancreas.
Like we're glad it turned out okay in etc. So to celebrate, why don't we just give his latest track Orion a listen, shall we? Here on Night Ride FM.
Yeah, all right. That sounds great. We're going to go ahead and give that track a spin because, yeah, we are all about adversity over something, triumph over. I'm just going to play this song. Once again, that was In Excedra with Orion. And that is an awesome tune, man. I'm really glad that he's feeling good, but better yet, I'm glad he put this song out for the world to listen. Good stuff.
When I discovered In Excedra last summer, his album Lexicon came out. My jaw just dropped to the ground.
Yeah, very good production value. Even Moon Raccoon in the chat. Hey, Moon Raccoon. How you doing tonight? Thanks for staying up so late. All these people on the eastern side of the world are just staying up for this show. And you know what, Neon? It's just so heartwarming. It's just...
Yep.
I'm going to shed a little tear. Hold on.
No. Oh, no. It's okay.
Wait, that was nothing. But I thought I had one.
I try not to bust out laughing reading the chat that goes on in there.
It's prime stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, guys, if you are listening to the show on the archive, we love when you listen to the archive, but there's nothing like being there while it's live. You get to hear all me and Neon's mess ups, which so far we haven't messed up too bad yet. The equipment's actually working. The microphones are working.
Knocking on wood.
Knocking on all the wood we can. We have a lively chat room. Things are just happening right now. It's like serendipity. It's a magical thing. Fairies and rainbows.
Feeling the warms and fuzzies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on one second. This just in. L.A. Arson just dropped a ton of money on Bandcamp. So much that the bank shut his credit card down. Oh, my God. L.A., what are you doing? His tweet that he put out, it is asking for album suggestions. It hit a threshold where he can no longer receive notifications from Twitter. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
And how much did he spend? Over almost $300 US dollars spent on music. I think he beats your record, Neon.
Yeah. Ow.
You're saying he's close.
Yeah. And I think he mentioned, hang on. I think he mentioned he's going to do this again tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness. You are a true American hero.
What's this? 68 albums?
68 albums. That is crazy. L.A. Arson, you are my hero. We really, really appreciate. Well, actually, I think it's cool, but I'm sure all the artists out there appreciate people going out and buying your stuff on Bandcamp because we are there to support the artists. Somebody actually said today that we don't support the community. What do you think about that, Jules?
What?
No. What? We love all the community. We're just touchy-feely in all the wrong ways.
Yeah. You know what? First of all, I want to point out L.A. Arson is also an artist, and I think folks need to return the favor. I did.
Absolutely.
I went on to his Bandcamp page, and I looked at his discography, and you could purchase it for the low price, I believe, of $8 or something.
Wow.
So that was an easy one.
Yeah. In fact, I have his EP that he did with the it's got the cover of the Led Zeppelin tune. So good.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Immigrant Song.
Yes.
That's very good. In fact, I even wrote an article about it. So there you go. We're supporting the community, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, well, speaking of releasing stuff, let's go on into our album releases. Neon, can you go ahead and kick this bad boy off?
Sure, I will. It's going to be a bit longer than our normal releases. It seems just the last week, and then the next month, it's crazy. So I'm going to kick this off. Let's see. I want to remind everyone, this Saturday, Von Kaiser's album drops. So... yeah.
Those guys. Never heard of them.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Who?
I tell you what, let's put the brakes on for 1 second. Let me tell you about this band named Von Kaiser, because these guys are phenomenal. And I know I use that word a whole hell of a lot, but I've been on a bender for the past, I'd say, 3 weeks, nonstop listening to this album. I can't wait for it to drop on May the 4th. I mean, Star Wars Day, first of all. Come on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really excited. I really, really think this band is going to be the next big band. I'm really, really excited. Amongst other bands, there's so much great stuff coming out. It's just amazing. But me personally, I'm feeling that one, Neon. I'm feeling it.
Oh, you know what made me happy? Their title track, Landline, got dumped on Spotify, I think last week.
Yeah.
So all weekend and all week, it's been in my rotation in my ears as I'm riding the subway to work. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. And one more thing, by the way, I did make the announcement on Twitter on Monday. We have a full interview with them. Not only that, we have 3 tunes that we are going to break right here on the station tomorrow night. 3 brand new songs from their new album, exclusively through Night Ride FM. You got to tune in if you want to hear their stuff first, and I guarantee you, you're going to love it. Some really, really good stuff. All right, I'm done talking about. We got to move on. But
I know what. I got a bite in my tongue. Like, nope, must move on. There are other artists.
There are great artists.
Of course. So speaking of, let's see. We've got Taurus, 1984, released the single Dream Warriors on April 27th. An amazing song. And we've also got Mighty Glenn. He's released an album called Humavision on April 27th. And my Toronto neighbor here, Zayaz, has released a single called Personality. I think it sounds a little bit new disco.
Ooh,
I'm not too sure.
I love that.
But it's pretty good. Everything coming out of Zayaz is pretty good stuff.
Excellent.
Diamondback Manhunter is back. I don't think I saw a release from him this year. Last tracks I saw from him were last year. But he's released an album called Sacramento Nights on April 28th.
Oh, very nice.
And then we've got Seismic from France, released a track called Fire and Gasoline featuring Airds. And I think we're going to hear that one a little bit later.
Foreshadow.
Mm-hmm. That's me jumping into the future now.
Yeah.
So there, Mike Oakley. All right. We've also got Don Del Piero released another track, The Resurrection of a Hero. And what else? We've got Boulevard Nights, which is, if most people may not know this is Dread's other little side project, a little more chill wave.
Awesome.
And he's released LP2. It's a mix of chill wave and a little bit of dark synth.
Very nice.
And one of my favorite bands, Viper Drive, released a single called Pleasure Model.
Yeah, I just heard this earlier today. I had to check that out. Great stuff.
Let's see what else. Oh, Action Jackson and ZXSP, which is, most people might know her as Arena. They've just released the 1988 single on Bandcamp.
Very nice.
And finally, for me, I just want to mention that Vilingo premiered the new Time Cop 1983 single called My DeLorean today, and it's incredible.
Oh,
so that comes out Friday.
I got to go on Vilingo. That's on his website right now?
Yeah, it's just go to his website. You'll see the track premiere up there, and click play, and you get to hear this new Time Cop single.
Oh, I'm in. I'm all in.
So from here on, I'm going to hand it over to you, Dennis, and you can finish off with some more releases.
All right. Thank you very much. Moving on with some more releases. Code Electro released Zero Gravity on April 26th. And we also have a song that we're going to play by them as well.
Ooh, some foreshadowing.
Lon's Kid. We played some of that. Very good. They came out with Moonrise. And speaking of awesome artists here, Let 'Em Riot. He dropped an unreleased track on his YouTube last Sunday. It is a reprise version of We Were Young, which dropped way back in 2015. The song is planned for a full release on Keats Beats compilation on May 3rd, so that is coming up. I can't wait to hear some groovy, I guess you would say, unreleased stuff. I guess maybe like demo type stuff or alternate version type of stuff of that song.
Yeah, like a B-side maybe.
Maybe it's the song's been out, but. I heard the mix, and it's really, really good. It feels like it's a little bit more stripped down, more synthy, and it's great. I really
love Let 'Em Riot's vocals.
Oh my God! Don't even get me started, because I'm just gonna go on a tangent for an hour. I really, 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 really want to interview that dude. Like, I listen to every single song. In fact, I was listening to him this morning on vinyl because I have his sweet vinyl. And I'm just listening to these songs. I'm like, damn, that's how you write a synthwave song. I mean, I'm just like listening to the lyrics, and I'm gonna pick his brain apart if I ever do interview him. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of amazing artists, let me tell you a little bit about User. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, User is in the chat room right now, and his album just dropped today. Yay! And in fact, we have a little sound effect for that. There you go. I'm working in my sound effects. It's going to be one of them like crazy radio shows. I'm going to have like one of them honky horns after a while, and it's going to be like I'm going to have to tune up my DJ voice. But anyway, continuing on with talking about this really great artist. We did an interview with him way back when, and we just dropped that interview on the website on Tuesday, which was yesterday. So if you would like to listen to some of his stuff, which now it is dropped, it's official, but we did break that as well, make sure you check out that interview. And we talk about, maybe for like an hour, we play some of his tunes, we talk about some of his experiences, and I tell you, his song Chemistry just gets me every time I listen to that song. There's just something just magical about it, and we do talk about some of the songs and where they came from, and it was a really good interview. I really, really love that dude. And he's in the chat room, so say hi to User. And we have tons and tons of good stuff in here. And we're going to continue on and just jump into the last four that at least I have on my list. I'm sure there was way more stuff. Hey guys, if you are releasing a song, make sure you send something out to tipline@nightride.fm. Let us know, because we try to do our best to stay on top of this. But as you can see, things are crazy in the synthwave world. They're just
so much going on, yeah.
Bananas. It's just every time you turn around, something great's coming out. Moving on, we have, I'm going to mess this one up, Solarect LA Dreams. They released their album, The Digital Culture, April 29th. And it is easy listening, right? Retro vibes on this one.
Solarect LA Dreams, you can just call him Kevin.
Kevin? That's easier to say.
Great artist.
Excellent. Hollow Love, new title, self-titled album dropped today. Crazy good. It's like George Michael meets Prince. So
I don't know if people remember that I Love My Computer song.
No,
it's this album is something else. It's not synthwave that you might be used to, but as you said, it's a lot like George Michael meets Prince.
Very nice.
People should check it out.
My interest is peaked at this moment. God dang it. Oh, are we done yet? All right, so once again, Time Cop 1983's new single. Did we have this written down twice?
Yeah, I think we did.
Way to go. Well, it's so nice we're going to say it twice. Time Cop 1983's new single, My DeLorean, drops Friday, but you can hear about it on Valingo's site early. Our buddy Aaron Valingo. Valingo.com.
Valingo, who's that?
You might know him. You might have a T-shirt, with his logo on it. And
I think everybody has a T-shirt, right?
I think it's definitely the thing. It's what I hear all the kids are doing nowadays. And finally, Greek artist Motor's album Last Train to Synthville just dropped yesterday, and holy cow, Neon! What in the world?
Something else.
What?
What? I didn't even know who Motor was until Full Eclipse.
Same.
Introduced me to his album, one of his previous albums, and then you got Demi K promoting this one, I was all over it.
He is absolutely all over his buddies. The Greeks, they got to stick together. And I tell you what, we're not just going to have you guys take our word for it. We're going to let you take a listen to it as well, and let's play a cut off the album. What do you think?
Oh, well, let's do it.
All right, this is going to be Tokyo Bandit by Motor, and you can tell us whether or not you think it is just as awesome as we think. Here it is on Night Ride FM. Once again, that was Motor and Tokyo Bandit. And I tell you what, all these songs on that EP are that good. What do you think?
Pure
what do you
gold.
think, Jules? Just so warm. It just melts my earbuds.
Mm-hmm.
It melts my popcorn. Oh my goodness. Moving on here. Let's go into the synthwave song charts. Do we have an update this week, Neon?
Yes, we do. So let's see. There's been some shuffling on the song charts this week. I'll run in. I'll just rattle off the top 5 songs first. At number 5, Neon Arcadia and Megan McDuffie are still hanging on with their song Desire. Millennium Falk and his song Beat Drop is at number 4. And we've got Subterranea with the song Replicant at number 3. Eli Raybon has dropped from number 1 to number 2 with Empathy Test. And coming in fresh and new at number 1, our friend Xenon with Flashback to Holly. So congrats to Xenon.
Nice.
And so I'll jump right into the albums. Let's see. At number 5, Megan McDuffie's still in there with Hostile Takeover. At number 4, some guy named Michael Oakley with an album called
Who's that?
Introspect. I don't know.
Never heard of him.
I wonder if he copied that from someone else.
I think he did.
Yeah, and then we've got number 3, Cat Temper, with the album Purring for Vengeance.
Yeah.
That's been on the charts now for a while. Congratulations.
Just had an interview with
Cat.
him as well, Echo Synthetic.
Ah,
Great interview.
Ah, yes, Echo Synthetic, part of the Night Ride FM family now.
Yeah, crewed up.
Number 2, let's see, we've got Iterations with Cathode Ray Guns. And at number 1, a fresh face, MK Khan with Generation Runaway. And I just want to remind everyone, submissions are open right now at synthwavecharts.home.blog. So go ahead and submit your albums, your songs, your friends' albums, your friends' songs, your mom's albums, your mom's songs. Go ahead and submit them.
Other people's music.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for that update. It is always good to get updates on the charts because stuff's moving, man. It's constantly on the move.
Discover music.
Yeah, for realsies.
Yep. Realsies.
Yeah. I tell you what, let's go into another song because I'm about to lose it. I always lose it like right around the 1 hour mark. So let's see. Do we have a good song of the week here? Neon Fox song of the week.
Of course we do. You know what? I'm going to surprise everyone. This time, this is not an artist from Finland.
That's good.
This week, I've got an artist from France. This is Seismic, and he produces outrun music with a slight clubby beat.
Nice.
And he's just released a new single featuring another French artist, Airds. This is Fire and Gasoline here on Night Ride FM.
All right, here it is. Yeah, once again, that was Seismic. Is that right?
Seismic.
Seismic. Damn.
Yeah.
It's getting late. It's almost past my bedtime. All right, so that was Fire and Gasoline. That is a very, very cool tune. And we're going to continue to move along here with touring and events, and we're going to have my main man, Neon. Can you go ahead and tell us who's coming to town?
Of course. It doesn't matter whether you're naughty or nice. This Saturday, May 4th, we've got Doom Flamingo is going to be in Hot Springs, North Carolina. And tonight, right now, the midnight is in Phoenix. Friday, they'll be in Santa Ana, California. And then Oakland on Saturday. What else? Let's see. We've got tomorrow night, Perturbator will be in Seattle with Ghost and Gadgetor and Nox Novacula.
Ooh.
Friday the 3rd, they'll be in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada with guest Total Chroma. And then Tuesday, May 7th, they're going to be in Denver, Colorado.
Very nice.
Let's see. Oh, yes. The Chromatics with Desire and In Mirrors. They've kicked off their tour. And they're going to kick it off tomorrow night, Thursday, May 2nd in LA.
Are they coming to Philly? Are they coming to Philly?
I think they're going everywhere. I'm going to have to double check that.
I hope so. How many synthwave bands come to Philly for some reason? I'm not sure why.
It's funny because you've got so many synthy artists down there.
Right? New York. All day long, New York.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, continue
So
on.
the Chromatic. All right. Well, the Chromatics, they're going to be in after where was I? Oh yeah, LA. After LA, they're going to be in Pioneer Town, California, and then they're going to be in San Diego on Saturday, May the 4th. And next week, they're going to hit Arizona and Texas. Let's see, I've got two more to rattle off here. Tomorrow night, May 2nd, FM84 kicks off their North American tour with a sold-out show in West Hollywood, California. Woo. Opening for them, will be the Bad Dreamers. And Josh Daly is going to be providing guitar work for Colin and Ollie.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so
exciting.
Sunday, May 5th, they'll be in San Francisco. So, like the Midnight, these guys, wherever they go, they're just destroying concert halls with ticket sales.
Sure enough.
And finally, close to home, this Friday, May 3rd, in Toronto, Mecha Mako with Love Wizard and Honeybeard. They'll be putting on a show at the Hard Luck Bar.
Nice. Very nice.
So
you get all the good shows up there.
Oh, I know. It's
what is it?
Seems to be accelerating.
Toronto. What do you guys have that America doesn't have?
Maybe it's the flavors of potato chips we have. I think that's it. Yeah. Or our drinking age, maybe that's it.
Maybe. Could be it. All right, well, very good. With that, let's hear a track from the Californian artist Nightmares and Neon. This is their self-titled debut single released on March 5th. Very nice. You are listening to Night Ride FM, and we're going to go ahead and jump right on into that tune right now. Enjoy.
quite alone in the end. This is nightmares and neon, beauty and despair. All the lonely feelings you're bound to feel again. It's a voice in your head, it's a pain in your chest, it's a moment of weakness, a thought of regret. All the lonely feelings you're bound to feel again. This is nightmares and neon, beauty and despair. All the lonely feelings you're bound to feel again. It's a voice in your head, it's a pain in your chest, it's a moment of weakness, a thought of regret. All the lonely feelings you're bound to feel again.
Once again, that was Nightmares and Neon. That's a pretty groovy tune. I was about to say cool and groovy at the same time. Oh my god, it's getting late.
You know what? I had no idea they existed until they reached out to me on Instagram and said, "Hey, do you mind taking a listen to this?" And I was like, "Wow, it's been out for over a month.
Every
How
time
do
you
I
turn
not
around,
know
dude.
this?"
Every time you turn around, you're getting hit with something. I'm telling you.
Loving it.
So we are going to move on into our weekly roundup. This is a long show, Neon. I'm telling you.
Well, we're coming up to the end.
Oh yeah. I gotta get my
Almost
drinking
there.
going. All right, so weekend roundup. We are going to be talking about real quick our Spotify submissions. We do have a different way to get your songs heard on Night Ride FM, along with our regular way, submit.nightride.fm. You can also do that and get your songs on the station. You can send the songs. You can say, hey, what's up? But you can also specifically jump in our new Submit Hub and submit your song to be put onto our Night Ride FM playlist. And I hate to say it, we cannot put everybody on that list because it is the best of the best of the best. And, you know, like I say, everybody, you turn around, there's another artist, there's a lot of stuff. If we added everybody, it'd be insane. We'd have no more space for, I don't know.
You know what? Leave my playlist to that.
Yes.
I've got my playlist where I try to throw everyone in.
And me too. I tell you what, my synthwave on the fringes, I'm just looking for those fringy cuts.
Yeah, you know what? There's synthwave it's a big genre.
Yeah, a lot of things going on with synthwave, and I tell you what though, we do love it all. We absolutely love it all, but we do encourage you to, put your song in. We're always looking for really amazing songs to put onto that playlist. And also, if we don't put you on the Spotify playlist, we have plenty of avenues. As you can tell, we play rad music on the show.
Yeah, even a news show.
Yeah, absolutely.
The best news show.
The best. Are we the best news show out there, Jules?
I think we're the best synthwave news show out there.
That's on Wednesday nights.
That's on Wednesday nights. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we need to get that on the T-shirt. Stat. So anyway, we do appreciate your submissions. Please keep them coming. We love hearing your music, even if we don't get a chance to play it on the show. We'll talk about it. We'll tweet about it. We are super fans, as you can tell. We also, of course, have a radio station that plays super rad music 24/7, 320 kilobits per second, 7 days a week.
I love it. I go to work, I hit play, and my synthwave needs are taken care of.
That's it. Who needs Sirius Satellite FM? You have Night Ride FM. Just rocking it. So anyway, continue. But you can go to our Submit Hub if you want to. It is submithub.com/blog/nightride-FM. Don't forget the dash. FM and submit your songs. Maybe we'll get you on that sweet Spotify playlist. And we are moving into our next part. This is our fun segment called Shoutouts.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna kick one off. I'm gonna do a shout out to Tramontano Music from the UK. He's been on Twitter interacting with folks, and great artist too. So I love when artists and fans interact on social media.
Yeah, we're a big group of friends.
Speaking of fans and being in the scene, we've got Ashley, aka Synchronicity from Ireland,
Yay!
who goes to, I think, every synthwave concert that exists.
That's true.
She flies on planes, she takes spaceships, she
Sometimes
rides boats.
we give her a ride in a night ride chopper.
Yeah, there you go.
Every now and then.
Right.
Very good.
We've got another one here, Xenon from Japan.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was speaking with him, and he's originally from the Midlands in the UK, so he's living it up in Japan.
Nice.
And he's last week I think it was, he released a single or an album, and I think it's gonna be hitting Spotify soon. But I just want to say hi to Xenon because he's constantly liking, retweeting, and supporting other artists.
Yeah, absolutely. You want one more? We'll do one more there.
Sure, I'll do one.
I'm gonna get mine in.
ZXXP, Arena from the Ukraine. Just want to throw a shout out to her. Doing great work, especially partnering up with Action Jackson.
Yeah, very nice. And I know you have this one right here. This is Starcadian because Jules is a rabid fan, and guess what? I am too.
I know. Who isn't? So yeah, shout out to Starcadian. Hi from Toronto.
I tell you what, I actually watched a YouTube video. He's got YouTube videos now people are putting up with mythos about his character, his scenario, his storyline, and everything. The whole myth surrounding Starcadian. He's got YouTube people that are putting things out, like theorizing what it's about, and he's, this AI, and just
he rocks the persona.
He's owning that right now. And I tell you what, he's rocking in concert, and I really, really hope that he's going to drop by that new Retro Wave party on May 11th, because got to meet that dude.
Yeah.
He's awesome. All right, and also we want to send a quick shout out to our brand new friends, Chase Yesterday, Wavestar 85, Turbo Vice, and we just met them over at the Synthwave Collective, another cool group of synthwavers. I guess you'd say synth fam, and we popped over there, and it was nice to meet some new people, and we always love making new friends, so shout out to them. Hope you guys are listening to the show. If not, check us out on the archives. Shout outs to you. And of course, we cannot forget all the people, all the folks that are in the IRC tonight. And I tell you what, it is popping tonight. Exodus, 5150, Snuggles, Kit, Evol,
Living
Zool,
Dead Girl.
Living Dead Girl.
We've also got User in there.
User, Moon Raccoon, The Architect, Z, Kit.
Oh, just list goes on and on and on.
It is incredible. It's just a wonderful time to be alive. Can we end this now?
You know what? With that, I think you can close it out, Dennis.
All right. With that nonsense, it's time to close out another episode of the State of Synth here on Night Ride FM. Remember, if you have news, releases, stories, or tips, make sure you email us at tipline@nightride.fm. Visit the site for news, reviews, exclusive interviews, nonstop music, and chat, of course. I'm your host, Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fox.
And we wish you a great weekend full of synthy music and good vibes. And we're going to go ahead and play you out with this tune right here. This is some Code Electro, and actually this was the first submission that got accepted into our Night Ride FM Spotify playlist. This is a super rad tune called Night Train, and we're gonna close you out with that one. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you next time.